Hi everyone, this is Christine Olson, and I am going to talk to you today about inviting, but a little bit different this time from my previous video if you've watched it on inviting people into your network. This is about inviting people to becoming actually a coach on your team. So it's a little bit different, and wanted to go through it because it's really important for all of us to kind of get to know the process and to really understand, it's not rocket science. It's just a series of small events, and that's what we do. So, okay, first off, I want to tell you that all of this is a cycle. If you do the small little things that we ask you to do and you consistently do those things, it's pretty easy. So first, you got to get people into your challenge group, and they'll start seeing results. And it's really up to you to make sure that you are there to support your people to make the type of commitments and to be there to support them through their journey while they're doing one of the programs. Um, you'll work with your people, they'll start to see results, and they'll start to ask you, um, what else can I do? And guess what? People will, in their lives, will start to ask them, hey, what are you doing? I see that you're looking really good. You look like you're feeling really good. Looks like you're enjoying what you're doing, the program that you're doing. What about your program? So when you start to know that your people in your challenge groups are having these great results, you start to ask them, hey, thank you, you're doing such a great job. You boost up their confidence, because a lot of people don't get positive reinforcement a lot. You say, good job, you're doing so great. And have you ever considered being a coach and paying it forward? You're obviously having such great results. You're enjoying these programs. Have you ever considered doing what I do? What you're doing right now is you're motivating other people, you're inspiring other people just by, doing the program yourself and sharing what you're doing. Have you ever considered? And I love that when it says, have you ever considered, because it's not a pushy way of just informing people of something, a great opportunity that they might be interested in. So, you help focus on helping those challengers get good results, and then you ask them, have you ever considered? Um, so, you know, One really good book, I know we talk about personal development a lot as coaches, and that's something I never used to do, and I have to say it's significantly changed my life when I started to really focus on my personal development. But one book that I highly recommend is called GoPro, and I'm not sure if any of you guys are reading it, but if you're not, you really 100% should. You can get it on an audiobook, or you can get the book in hardcover. But GoPro really helps with the inviting process. It really helps us learn about the different ways of inviting, and I've learned so much from that. So, you know, um, there's a series of conversations that you can have after you've said, hey, have you ever considered doing what I do, joining my team? And then conversations happen after that. They say, well, I don't really know what being a Beachbody coach is. That's a perfect example. Or well, what is it all about? All those questions will come up. And you can just kind of have those conversations with people. But if you never ask, you're never going to get to have those conversations. Okay? So, I want you to get GoPro and start using what you learn from there to start inviting people. Also, there's something called the Coach 5-Step Invite Guide. It's in the Files tab, and this will help you all understand the opportunity. And another thing is, too, I know from, experience and myself, too, you don't have to, if you're a new coach and you don't know how to have these conversations with people, go to your upline coach. Go to your upline diamond coach. They want you to be successful. We all help each other here. So if you're not comfortable having those conversations about coaching with your new people because you're new, ask your coach to get involved. I always help my coaches if they need me, and I know that the other leaders in this group also are like that. Okay, so another thing I want to tell you about is something called Sneak Peek Week. Okay, so you can get your upline coach involved. That's a great way to help someone learn about the coaching opportunity, right? Because if you're a new coach, maybe you don't know all the right things to say, but your upline diamond coach 100% will know what to say. So you reach out to them and ask them to kind of coach you through, your first conversation. But another option, the second option that you can do to really invite people onto your team is something called Coach Sneak Peek Week. Now, a lot of us do these, and your upline diamond coach or star diamond coach will be running these. Okay, so what is Coach Sneak Peek Week? Well, it's something that we created. It's a 5-day, free, no commitment group. So what is it? So it's a way that we can have people learn about what coaching really is. You'll tell your person, hey, it's totally free, it's commitment free, and basically you can just learn about what coaching is and what we do as coaches. Every day we post a lesson, telling people about what it means to be a coach, and we run about one a month, but every coach is going to be different, so make sure to talk to your upline diamond coach. Sometimes there's a lot of people, and sometimes depending on how many people are interested, it just depends. So what does Coach Sneak Peek look like, just so that you know? Maybe you've never been in one. So again, ask your diamond coach if you can be added into one. So what are some things that we talk about in Coach Sneak Peek Week? Okay, day one we talk about what Beachbody really is. We just kind of talk a little bit about what Beachbody is. Day two, we talk a little bit about our why. Why would we want to be Beachbody coaches? Everybody has a different story. So the leaders in the group will explain, this is why I wanted to be a Beachbody coach, and these are the amazing things I'm doing with it. And then coaches will tell their current stories. Day three, we talk about making money and how we make money as coaches. A lot of people don't really understand how we make money, and so that's a great way right there to answer all those questions for them. They can watch little videos and things. Day four, we talk about what it looks like to become a coach. People always ask, well, how much do you work, and that kind of thing, and that's a great way to explain to people, you put in what you get out, and it depends what your goals are and all that kind of stuff. And day five, we talk about the 6 things that you need to know before becoming a coach. So those are all different things that we do, and Sneak Peek Week is a great way because it's an easy way for you to say, hey, like I'll tell you exactly how to invite someone to that. So let leaders, like me or the other leaders in this group, help coach you through your first conversation or two if you don't know how to invite people to these things. And let us do the hard work if people are like confused about things or all that kind of stuff, or invite them to a Sneak Peek Week. Okay? So I made a video called Making a Real Change with Christine Olson. That video got deleted, unfortunately, so I need to make a new one. And what that's all about is a video explaining, what Beachbody coaching is to me. Now I know the other leaders in this group have all made one, and our upline coach, Sarah Try, has also made one. So you can use hers when there's coaches that are in there and they're like, oh, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know how to talk to people about being a coach. You can just send them Sarah's video until you make your own. Okay? It's good to make your own, though, because your own story is why people follow you, and it's just really important. So let's see. So the video is just really about sharing your story as a coach and paying it forward, and it's a good explanation of what coaching all is and what it means to us, how we've all become really good friends and support systems for each other and things like that. Okay. Also, there's also an introduction to Team Beachbody. Beachbody did this, so there's a good video on that. I'm also going to be posting that in the week 2 videos that I'm going to ask you to watch. I also want you to download the objection sheet and read that and review it. I will be sending you that as well. And as long with some other videos. So let's talk about how are we going to invite people. how are we going to invite people to Sneak Peek Week, okay? So I'm just going to give you like a little scenario, okay? So, maybe you've been chit-chatting with this person or you haven't talked to them in a while, right? And you're on Facebook, and you can reach out to them and say, for example, I've really been thinking about you the last couple of weeks as I've been a Beachbody coach, and I've been going through my journey. It's been really inspiring to me, and I've really enjoyed it, and think it would be something you might be interested in as well, since you love fitness and health. Would you be interested in learning more? You could say, my upline coach is hosting a free 5-day group where there's no commitment, and it's a way to ask questions and learn more about what I'm doing. Now, I know I said someone you might not have been talking to, but this is a really great thing to invite with the people that have been very active in your challenge groups, okay? Because you've been having a relationship with them, they've been doing good, they've tried the products, and you are just keeping in contact with all of these people. And then the very next step is, okay, this is a leader, this is someone that you've recognized as being a leader, and you can go ahead and ask them that question. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Want to talk to you about Sneak Peek Week and about how the fact that your leaders also want to help you succeed. So if you don't know how to start inviting people, it's a great way to reach out to your upline coach and ask them to help you with your first few conversations about joining your team. And when you start to be a leader and you start to have coaches under you, that's really when the magic starts to happen, because you help your coaches be successful, and the world and the cycle goes around. All right, thanks again. This is Christine Olson. Have a good day. Bye.